And we are live, and welcome guys to the final live stream of 2017 on my channel. Of course, I am Robbie1 Kenobi, and joining me today I have a very special guest. Now, normally guys, you see Daniel Gaiza, Gene from BSP Wrestling Show, or the Club of the Man 1983 on his channel. But today I have another very special guest, someone that I recently met on YouTube not too long ago, and she's here to help bring in 2018 with me, and that is my friend Brianna, aka Brianna Couture here on YouTube. Brianna, thank you for joining me, and how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I know we've been trying to do this video for a little while now, so I'm excited that we're finally getting to collaborate. And yeah, basically guys, in this live stream, Brianna and I are just going to talk about our highs and maybe some lows of 2017. We're just going to share our favorite memories, moments, and yeah, you know, what better way? I think, Brianna, it's very fitting that we kick this live stream off by talking about, to me, what was one of my favorite moments of the year, and it was the very first video of yours that I ever watched. So
Stop.
So for those wondering how I met Brianna here on YouTube, basically when I met her in the summer of this summer, excuse me, she had done a reaction to a short animated film that was creating a lot of buzz on the internet. It was a short animated film called In a Heartbeat, and a bunch of people did reactions to this video, and Brianna was one of those people. I saw the film first, then I saw a bunch of people's reactions, and Brianna's happened to just pop up on my feed, and I watched it, and honestly, her reaction was one of the most genuine, pure, and beautiful reactions I saw to that film. I mean, Brianna, you even said it yourself. You know, who would have thought that a cartoon would make you cry? So, since, you know, I commented on the video and I told her I thought her reaction was beautiful. And after that, I subscribed to her channel and I contributed questions to her Q&A. Because she used to do a Sunday Q&A, and from there we just, you know, we became friends on Instagram, and since then we just chatted up. So, Brianna, for those that don't know you, go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yes, thank you. So my name is Brianna Couture, and I started out doing reactions on YouTube. I stopped, however, because of, you know, some problems with YouTube and copyright issues. I'll just say that. But basically, I mean, I'm just an average person. One day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a YouTube video. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. And I was so, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like not expecting to get so many views, because that video I think have about like 50,000 or something like that. And first of all, like, I obviously just did it just to do it, and it really was just straight up just everything how I felt in that moment. And I also just feel bad that that one blew up, because I honestly looked so terrible and like so bad. Like, I didn't even care how I looked. Like, I was just like, oh, okay. And then, yeah, I'm surprised nobody like said anything about my looks though. And I think people actually listened to my words rather than what I was looking at, like, which I think is really good, especially in this time. Like, everyone's always so focused on, oh, how someone looks and what they, like, you know, not about what anyone's actually saying. So the fact that people actually listened to what I had to say to that film was like, that's all that mattered. Even though I agree, if anyone ever said, like, commented I look terrible, I agree with them, honestly.
The thumbnail is you crying, you know that, right?
I'm like, ah.
Yeah, you have your hand over your mouth, just crying, just like taking in the beauty of the film. And I saw it, and I was like I said, your reaction was very beautiful and very pure and very genuine, just as it was for your reaction to the 1-800 video by Logic, which I hate that that video got taken down. I feel like that was your best reaction because of how you can relate to that video and the song and everything.
Yeah, and that was one of my most controversial videos. There's either people who really liked it or hated it. Some people thought I was doing it for money and were like, she's just doing it to get advertisement and money. But the thing is so YouTube will let you post stuff sometimes that has copyright, and they'll send you a warning. However, at any given time, they could take it off, and all the money and endorsements were going to Logic. None of that money was going towards me. Like, anything that like I monetize and it has any copyright, like all that money goes straight to the owner. And if it doesn't, like there's no money that goes to me. Like my video just gets taken down. So yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because Logic's video was in my favorites playlist on YouTube because I love that song so much. It was even in my workout jams playlist because I listened to it at the gym, and then it got blocked by SME in the United States. So it's like I don't know what's the deal, but that really sucks because I instantly thought of how you had to take your video down because of the copyright strikes or whatever. And one thing I want to say, guys, is I don't know what's up with my lighting, so I apologize if I appear very dark and grainy in this video. I got Brianna at least has better lighting than me, but
If you so when you put that light, like when you go onto another screen or something, it makes your camera brighter, I noticed.
yeah, that's if I'm going to a different screen though. I'm checking
So,
like
yeah, if you put, are you on a laptop?
no, I'm on a desktop.
Oh, because I was gonna say like on laptops you can click the brightness button and just sorry.
That's true. Um, but anyway, Brianna, so again, thank you for joining me. And I just want to say, am I echoing? Was I just echoing? Go. Okay. Anyway, Brianna, I just want to ask you, so what were some of your favorite things to do on YouTube in 2017, and overall, what would you say? So let me rephrase my question. How was your first run here on YouTube in 2017, and would you say your channel got off to a good start? Is there any improvement you want to make? Like, how do you feel about your channel so far in 2017?
So 2017, my YouTube channel, I would say was a bit rocky. I started out first just posting like really random videos that didn't even make sense. And then one day I just saw that trending video and I was like, okay. And I think that's what kind of got my channel going is all of a sudden I just started getting like a lot of subscribers. And I was like, whoa, like this usually doesn't happen in this short amount of time. Like I literally just made my account and then, like, but I guess I really do want to improve on my content. I just recently made that short film about depression. I want to continue making short films, and I actually got some people who said that they're down to make a film with me. So it'll be way easier for me, but I kind of just want my channel to actually have like a type of theme because I felt like my channel was very random. Like I'd either be posting reactions or I'd be posting like shit that's happening in my life. So, excuse my language. And and I remember at one point I had a lot of highs and lows, and I used to just take out my camera and record those moments. But I kind of got me into some trouble, I would say, which is why I had to take down some of my videos. And so I don't want that to happen again, but at the same time I want to be honest and real with the people who are subscribing to me, because that's what people mostly want. They want honesty, they want genuinity, and they want something they can relate to. And that's what I want. I just want to like a more expanded audience and not to just exclude anyone or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely. I did actually see some of your earlier reaction videos when I first subscribed to your channel. I believe you did one to a J-Lo video, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that. That was a cool reaction video. I didn't see many of your reaction videos. Like I said, it started with In a Heartbeat. I saw the Logic reaction. I saw the J-Lo reaction. And then I started getting into your Q&As, which are really cool. And I miss your Q&A Sundays. I remember before you took a little break or you were dealing with some personal things outside of YouTube, I asked some really good questions for a big Q&A Sunday you were going to do. But I do hope you get to bring those back. I do know in one Q&A Sunday, I asked you what was your favorite movie of the year, and you said it was Wonder Woman.
Oh, hell yes.
What do you enjoy the most about Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman movie?
So the reason Wonder Woman was my all-time favorite movie of 2017 was because I've never seen a movie that was so good from beginning to end. Like this story was just set up so well, and it was just I'd never seen a movie that was good from beginning to end. Like movies either start out really boring and then they're good at the end, or they either start out vice versa, like really good in the beginning and then they just suck. But this movie, from beginning to end, and I love the fact that I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but I like that they were kind of a little bit realistic with the ending as well, which made it better. because I remember some people being mad that he died. You remember when he dies, and then people were like, "Oh, like he should have lived." I'm like, no, like it was perfect. Like I thought it was beautiful, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I thought Wonder Woman was an awesome superhero film. I really feel like Gal Gadot embodies what a Wonder Woman is. Like
Oh,
she
hell
is
yeah.
Wonder Woman through her performance. So
Beautiful.
that's really made her a household name. The performances she's given as Wonder Woman, going back to even Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice, even though it was a small role, like this role was the role that made her like one of the new leading women in Hollywood, and it's definitely one of my top 10 favorite films of 2017. Now I want to ask you, are you familiar with were you familiar with Wonder Woman and Superman and Batman before you saw this film, or
Yes.
yeah.
I like kind of grew up watching superheroes. I know Batman. I know like most of all the superheroes. However, like the truth is like before I even went to watch Wonder Woman, low-key, I didn't want to see the movie because I never really was into Wonder Woman. Like my mom is. My mom always loved Wonder Woman, but she was like, "Oh, come on!" Like she had to kind of egg me on, and then I was so glad I did. I was like, "Damn, she's fucking badass!" Like, how could I not have liked her from the start? You know?
Yeah, definitely. No, Gal Gadot is a badass. Like I love her as Wonder Woman. Like I said, it's definitely one of my favorite movies of the year. Originally we wanted to review Justice League. That was what we were trying to do, and we saw the film a little later after it had come out. But we can still talk about it right here. So, did you like Justice League, Brianna? Did it live up to what you expected? Did you expect more? Do you think it could have been better? What were your overall thoughts on Justice League?
I mean, I thought it was pretty good. There were some distractions while I was at the movie theater, though, so it was making it a little bit hard for me to fully pay attention. But I didn't like the fact that Superman was stronger than Wonder Woman. I did not like that. That really bothered me.
Yeah,
I was like, what? How? No. That actually really bothered me.
yeah. Me personally, I enjoyed Justice League. I thought it was a good, fun comic book movie. I liked everyone in their respective roles, but it's not better than Marvel's The Avengers on a huge scale. It's not better than Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
You know, it's just there. It does what it needs to do. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Would I say it was one of my favorites of 2010? Maybe, but you know, like I still enjoyed it because I grew up with superheroes like you, and maybe if like DC took a page out of Marvel's book and did solo films first, then did the Justice League, then it probably would have come together better.
Yeah.
But what it was, and it's funny that I say the words "come together" because that song is in the film at the end, if you remember.
Yes.
Yes. But still, Justice League, good fun comic book movie. Really enjoyed the performances from I really liked the Flash. I thought the Flash was great for a comedic Flash. I had one gripe. My only gripe with Ezra Miller's Flash is that I feel like they made him a little weak. They gave him like all these restrictions. Okay, I watched The Flash on the CW with Grant Gustin, and to my knowledge, Barry Allen is not diabetic. Doesn't have a fear of bugs, and something else. And I was like, why are you making see, little things like that kept Ezra Miller's Flash from being even more awesome than he should have been. I still thought he was great. He had the charm. I like the little moment where he tipped the sword toward Wonder Woman. Like all he did was touch it because he's that fast, and he managed to make it. He managed to retract it to her or whatnot. That was so cool. Like the things they did with him, how he'd run, the lightning around his body. Like that was so cool. That was a totally different Flash. I just didn't like some of the restrictions with him, like being diabetic and whatnot. It's like I don't ever recall Barry Allen being like that in the comics or in the show. You know.
Right.
Yeah. No, definitely. Now, I saw quite a few great movies throughout this year, Brianna. My personal pick for best movie of the year, I think you're going to be very surprised, and I think a lot of people on this channel are going to be very surprised by the movie that I picked as the best of the year. But when I saw it, I did not see a single flaw in it, and it was Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you choose that one?
I just remember being very excited for a live action Beauty and the Beast because of everything that was going to be brought to life. The famous dance, you know, numbers like Be Our Guest, Gaston, Belle. The visuals looked beautiful. I didn't see a single problem with Beauty and the Beast. I thought it was perfect. You know, and I just look, because I'm a Disney guy. So I love a lot of Disney movies, and I feel like this one just did what a great movie should do. I sat in my seat for 2 hours and 6 minutes, loved it. The visuals were beautiful, the performances were great, the music was great. Everything about Beauty and the Beast was fantastic. I loved it, and that's why I would pick it as my #1 movie of this year. And like I said, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised, because from those who are very familiar to my channel, they know I talk about wrestling or video games. I don't really do many movie reviews, so that's why they're probably gonna be surprised. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast to me knocked it out the park this year, so that's my favorite movie of the year.
All right, I respect that.
Thank you. Now, in addition to your reaction videos, there are also some very funny Brianna in real life videos, as you could call them, which included you and your sister Evie doing Carpool Karaoke.
Yeah, I kind of took that one down.
Unfortunately, that video got taken down, and I was a little sad because I just loved watching you and your sister get in the car and just go wherever the hell you went and got lost. And then
we really did.
Yeah, and then just like sing from I think you did Stacy's Mom. I know you did No Scrubs. You did Wannabe. You did a bunch. You did Move Along. You did so many great songs. That was so funny, Brianna. And then because I found out you like to do Zumba, I could see a little bit of that in you, because when you guys got to Gasolina, you kind of let it loose.
Okay, yeah, I went a bit savage.
Yeah, no, but that was great. Like those are the videos that made me a fan of your channel. Like I said, it started in a heartbeat. Your other reactions were great. Your Q&A Sundays were great. You won bonus points from me when you said your guilty pleasure was the Kim Possible theme song.
Honestly, thank you.
Yes, that was one of my favorite shows growing up. I said I was a Disney kid, and that was one of the best shows on Disney Channel. That theme song is iconic. The beep is iconic. That like that ringtone is iconic. You know.
What's the stitch? Yes.
Yeah. What's the stitch? Yeah. Like that was awesome. Like if we lived nearby and we had the equipment, Brianna, I'd say you should be Kim Possible. We do like a 10-minute mini movie or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah. Now, never say never, because obviously she lived. You know, Brianna lives. You say Washington, right? You're from Washington. Yeah. Home state of Daniel Bryan. Wrestling fans are gonna love that reference. I'm from here in San Francisco Bay Area, so obviously long distance. But if we ever do get together, Brianna, I see you being like a Kim Possible. I could see it. I could be your Ron if you want.
Oh my god. I can see it too.
Yep, definitely. So, what were some of your favorite songs this year, Brianna? Like, 'cause I know you have a unique taste in music. So, what were some of the songs this year that were stood out to you the most?
So my music taste kind of changed a lot in 2017. I like all types of music. Like I could go from indie to rap to EDM. Like I listen to all types of music, but I would say I could actually go on Spotify and look at my top playlists actually. Yeah, my favorite band I would say currently was The Neighborhood this year. The Neighborhood really did it for me. Yeah, my top artists are The Neighborhood and Melanie Martinez, of course. There's some controversial stuff about her right now currently. I heard about a little bit, but putting that stuff aside, I still like her as an artist. Some rap stuff I was into as well. I don't discriminate against music. I love all music, and I think music is one way to bring people together. So
yeah, definitely. One one song that I obviously we talked about Logic's 1-800 song. I love that song. It has a beautiful message. It's a great song. Another song that I was introduced to this year that didn't get released this year, but like I heard it on a show I was watching that recently premiered, and I like it a lot is River of Tears by one of your favorite artists, Alessia Cara.
Ooh, yes. I think I've actually heard that one.
Yeah, and I do actually remember recommending it to you
Mhm.
when I asked you like what were some of your favorite songs on a rainy day, and then I also recommended a song called "Rebirthing" by Skrillex. I don't know if you got a chance to hear that one yet.
Oh, I heard it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah, really cool song. But yeah, the Alessia Cara song, "River of Tears," love that song. It's in my favorites list. The thing with me in music, current music, Brianna, is that I'm not really into it. I when I grew up during an age when you had a lot of great hip hop, R&B, pop, like that huge music takeover. Like, just if it was anybody from Notorious B.I.G. to Tupac to Jay-Z to, Usher, TLC, Destiny
Mhm.
Child,
Oh,
Spice
hell
Girls,
yes.
all those, yeah, like that's the era of music I grew up in. That's like some of the best
Yeah.
music to this day
Mhm.
still. Nowadays, I just don't really feel a lot of today's music. I mean, there is one song that I credit you a lot with getting me into, and that is P&B Rock's Unforgettable, because that is the famous intro of all your videos with the little Brianna Couture swag. So I love that song. But yeah, just like other than River of Tears, which like I said came out a few years ago, not a lot of like I'm not into a lot of today's music, but
Mhm.
yeah, I still like to listen to music from like
And yeah, I respect that.
yeah.
It's like, some of the music nowadays is kind of annoying, but I still, I don't know, I like to give all artists like the benefit of the doubt, and just the fact that everyone's so different, I think, is what makes people beautiful.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely. Going back to movies, Brianna, was there another movie you saw this year that you really, really liked that you'd rank under Wonder Woman? Because obviously Wonder Woman's your favorite of the year.
I guess like what second favorite movie, what was it? Of 2017. I hmm, I don't know actually. What hmm, I'm not sure. What about you?
Other movies that I saw this year that I loved, Spider-Man Homecoming, my second favorite movie of the year because that was a fantastic superhero movie. It was a very different Spider-Man movie. It wasn't an origin story. It was basically him, moving on with his life, following the events of Captain America Civil
Mhm.
War, him coming into his own, him coming to terms with his powers, him, accepting responsibility of a superhero. I liked it. And the fact that he was a kid, he was not a teenager,
Oh, I know. Yeah, I didn't get to see it, so I don't know.
a 13-year-old kid trying
Yeah.
to come to grips with his powers and whatnot. Like, that's what made that story fantastic. The cast was great. It got me very excited for a Spider-Man Homecoming sequel. He will be in Avengers Infinity War. I'm very excited to see Tom Holland return with the Iron Spider armor, so that's going to be very exciting. I also enjoyed Logan. Great ending to the Wolverine movie saga. I recently saw Coco, freaking beautiful movie from start to
Mhm.
finish. Coco. Um, I also saw Justice League. Like I said, I don't know if it'd make my top 10, but it was still a fun movie to watch. I enjoyed it. Um, I loved Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I
I didn't
feel
see
like,
any of those movies. All the movies you just named off, I didn't see any of them.
yeah,
Because I don't think I went to the movies this much this year.
yeah. I
The
go.
only movies I think I saw like this year were Justice League and Wonder Woman, honestly.
Yeah. I love going to the movies. I'm an avid movie goer. I saw Star Wars. That was the last movie I saw.
Oh, yep. I saw that recently too. The Last
Last
Jedi.
Jedi. Yeah. Did you like Last Jedi, Brianna? Because a lot of people have mixed feelings about it. They either
I thought it
liked it.
was really good. I liked it.
I thought it was fantastic. I know there are people that hated it. I mean, I respect
Taylor
you.
hated it because he died.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, a little bit that kind of did bother me too, because it was like he wasn't even there physically, but he just mentally and spiritually was so drained. I think that's what killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was such savagery when he goes and he fucking puts his little lifesaver through him, and he's just like, haha, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. We do
Surprise!
we do hope for anybody that has not seen the film that we didn't spoil it for you. I might put a disclaimer.
I'm
No, it's not
so
good.
sorry.
I might put a disclaimer somewhere in the description box saying like there is a spoiler. We do talk spoilers for some films, so yeah, we don't want to spoil The Last Jedi for you. But it was a fantastic movie. I loved it. It was my first, yeah. I understand people's frustrations with it. But I love the story. I thought it was a darker Star Wars film. It was a very strong, successful follow-up to The Force Awakens.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, just trying to think back, Brianna, to well, I do want to give you a big shout out, Brianna, because your Numb short film I thought was great. You know, it's a movie, guys, where Brianna did a short film with basically no dialogue, just music, detailing the basic life, day, whatever you want to call it, of a young woman living with depression. And it was something Brianna took very, very close to heart. She took a lot of pride in doing that. And Brianna, I do remember asking you, based on your own personal experiences with depression and anxiety and whatnot, like, do you want to become a motivational speaker in the future to share your story and ultimately help guide others on the right path and let them know that even though you've been there and you've been knocked down and you've been beaten down before, that you can still rise up and you can still stay strong and live your life, you know, pain-free and whatnot.
Yes, definitely. I definitely agree with that, and I definitely feel like that is part of something I want to do and part of who I am as a person. And I've always kind of just had this like feeling, and I always love to motivate people, and I always feel like I've been through so much crap, and I don't want to use that as an excuse to not go anywhere in life, because I know some people either use that as an excuse to get them like nowhere, or they use that as an excuse to get them as far as they can to their great success. And that's what I want to do. I mean, I'm still going through stuff right now, but I'm just trying to keep on my focus on school and, you know, graduating and getting into university. I mean, getting into university, I feel like it's not something required, but for where I am at my headspace and where I'm currently living, like, I don't want to stay in this environment. And I think that will be one step closer to connections as well. And I feel like I could probably possibly might be my fullest potential. Like, but yeah, so definitely I'm looking into that for the future. I definitely want to put up more videos of me being like that. Like this video that got kind of messed up or something when I was trying to send it, post it just recently. I made a video, but it wasn't working. So it was kind of like motivational, but whatever.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Because like I was telling you on Instagram, like I was looking at some of your Instagram posts, and like, you know, I thought the fact that you slayed in a Michael Kors dress in the snow, like, you have the beauty, you could be a young model, you have the passion to address issues like depression and anxiety. So, you know, you make videos, you model on the side, you've done photo shoots, and you are passionate about being an advocate and speaking out against depression and anxiety. Like, you do have a lot of potential, Brianna. So like I could see you having a bright future, and I do want to wish you the best and everything you do. And I hope you can make everything come to fruition. You know, because like I think you're quite a strong young lady. You know, I don't know you personally because I'm still getting to know you through Instagram and whatnot. But like I saw a couple of your videos where I felt so bad for you because you went through just hell. You know, you dealt with family issues, and I'm not really trying to open up, you know, of course they're your own stories to share, but you've dealt with family issues, you've dealt with your own anxiety that, you know, like would beat a normal person down and just like make them not want to live, you know. So like I'm happy you're alive and well. I did feel bad seeing those videos about you. Like there was one thumbnail where I felt so bad for you because you just look like you're done, you know, like
yeah, I was like over, like
no. But of course, you know, like you know, of course, we have our good days, we have our bad days, but what ultimately matters is the fact that we're alive and well, and we're here to live
Amen.
another day. Yep, exactly.
Amen to that.
Amen. Nah, definitely. Amen.
Woo!
So, Brianna, I want to ask you, like, were there anything you did in 2017 that stood out? A trip, a family vacation, an outing with a friend, or anything? Like, any cool things you did in 2017 that
Well,
just stood out to you?
the one thing that stood out to me, okay, so this was on the trip that kind of, when I went to Vegas. So I went to Vegas with the family that I currently don't live with anymore.
Yeah.
But I found out that I love flying, and I've been told at such a young age that, oh, like, I've been brought up, like, you should be scared of flying. You don't want to fly. Like, a lot of the stuff is put into my head to make me just afraid to basically do nothing, honestly. But I love flying. I love being in the air. I love looking out the window. I know flying to Vegas from where I'm from is actually not that far. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, one thing that stood out to me. So, do you know David Copperfield?
Yeah, the magician.
Yes, I saw him live, and he asked me to come to stage, and I went on
Oh,
stage.
really?
Yeah, I could, like, in his venue thing, like, you're not allowed to have any cameras or videos, so
Yeah.
I didn't get any pictures or anything. But yeah, he actually, like, had me help him, assist him, and I was like, oh my god.
That is so cool. Yeah, I'm glad you actually did have something that positive happen, because I know about the whole disaster that was that Vegas trip, and that was one of the videos
Yeah.
where I felt bad for you because you did the vlog and you even opened the video. Like, I give you a lot of kudos for this. You opened the video with footage of you prancing around the airport, just happy, and then you were like, "This is an example of someone saying they had a great time," something like that. Like, that was great, because yeah, you're having a great time, but you don't know what's going on in their real life. You don't know what's going on when the cameras are off. So I really commend you for just doing that and not being afraid to open up about that. But the fact that you got to go on stage with David freaking
I know.
keep this in mind, Brianna. He's a magician. He's a magic legend, you know.
Really, yeah.
Yes. So, like, the fact you got to do that is awesome. I don't know if I could ever do that. Just, I mean, that is cool. So did you have to put, like, your phone or camera in a bin or something?
Yeah, they made me put it in a box.
Okay. Yeah.
And
But that is cool.
Otherwise, you're gonna be asked to leave.
Yeah, that's cool. No, that's cool. I haven't been to Vegas in 3 years, but I definitely want to go back soon. And that's cool that you did that. You know, I'm glad you had. I'm tongue tied. I'm glad you had a good time in Vegas doing something like that. That's what matters. You know.
Yeah. And even in that night, like, I almost didn't go because I was fighting with them, and they were like, you know, I remember how awkward it was when we were there, but then I remember how, like, excited they were when I was on stage. So it's just like, I don't know, living with abusive people, it's like they can either, it's like abuse is not just physical, but it's also mental, you know?
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes ago, you guys didn't give a shit about me, and now because I'm on stage with someone famous, you guys are excited for me.
Yeah. No, that's true. Unfortunately, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, 2017 really brought me a lot of different experiences, and this was my first not like first relationship at all in general, but like in 2017, my first relationship at all in 2017.
Yeah.
But it's coming to an end. It officially is over. We officially made it completely over, especially yesterday as well.
Yeah, you were telling me. You tell me about that.
Yeah, so I mean, I look at it as a learning experience, and I learned a lot, not only just about what I like in a person, but also what I like and what I want, and you know, and stuff like that. So I just also feel like I wasn't completely ready to get into a relationship, and I feel like it was completely rushed. And so I'm not gonna rush things in 2018. I'm just let it happen, you know.
Yeah.
At a time and just experience as things go.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Me, 2017 was a good year for me. I had some great fun memories with friends and family. I don't feel like this year was better than 2015, 2016. I feel like those were two banner years for me with things I did. But I mean, like a few things that stood out to me. I got to go to last minute. I got to go to WWE Payback in San Jose with my friend Kevin. We had fun there. Yeah, I went to a bunch of wrestling events in 2017 because like I told you, I'm a wrestling fan, just like my brothers in the YWC, the YouTube wrestling community. You know, my little sister, well, I don't want to say little because she's pretty tall, but my younger sister moved to LA to pursue fashion. So we had this beautiful, this wonderful farewell party for her, and it was great. Yeah, no, it was beautiful. It was wonderful. I loved it because you know, our stepmom, I didn't hang out with her that. I mean, I would see her when we do our family trips, but I didn't really hang out with her that much. But I still like loved and respected her. But the fact that it was just me, her, and my sister plus that side of the family made me appreciate her more because I really enjoyed the time and hospitality there. So that was definitely one of my favorite memories. My sister is actually here in the Bay Area for the week. Yeah, so I'm hoping to catch up with her before she leaves next week, before she goes home to LA. That would probably be the best memory I had of 2017 because that was just a fun event, and I didn't want to miss that, of course, because I wasn't gonna see her after that week because she was leaving. So that was definitely one of my favorite memories of 2017. Yeah, and just, you know, how I do my journalism thing. I got to go to my friend's women's boxing event. She has a gym in Pacifica, and she's a huge advocate for women's boxing. So I go to that event every year, and it's always fun. And it's always great to be with my boxing family. I also got to go to San Francisco Comic-Con. So I did do a few great things. This was a good, fun year for me. Like I said, it wasn't a bad year. It wasn't better than 15 or 16, but still a good, fun year where I just, you know, I made some good, fun memories, and look forward to what 2018 is gonna bring. And again, I'm happy that I actually, you know, I was introduced to your channel. I was introduced to other channels, and to a few other channels. So yeah, you know, I'm just looking forward to what the future holds, and I'm happy we're collaborating. I definitely would like to collaborate with you some more. I was totally unsure if you had Google Hangouts. That's why I'm just checking something on my phone too while I'm looking down. But I was unsure if you had Google Hangouts. I was like, oh, I would love to work with Brianna, but I don't know if she uses Google Hangouts. But obviously, everybody does if you have a YouTube account. So yeah. Yep. Now, another one of your videos, Brianna, that was very funny and was a Brianna in real life video involved Evie again, and it was the first time you introduced Evie on your channel. It was the sister tag.
Yeah.
The sister tag was funny because you and Evie kept it real. You know, you did not hold anything back. You're like, hey, if someone breast stink, we're gonna call them out on it. You know? if you in the bathroom, we're gonna call you out on it. Like, Evie was so funny, and I'd love to have you and Evie on this channel one day if she's ever free.
She's always busy.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you and Evie, the two videos you did, especially Carpool Karaoke, because I just love how you girls just had a blast. And it was funny how you did get lost. Like, you even put it
really did.
Yeah. Where were you going actually?
We like totally didn't even make it. Like, it just randomly, she was randomly just driving around, and then we just got lost because we were in the moment, you know.
Yeah, it was funny. Your videos are great, and it'd be funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it'd be great to see you and Evie do another video.
Definitely.
On the channel, if she's ever free to join you and me for like a Google Hangout live chat, that'd be so much fun just to get to know her better. I do follow Evie. If you're watching this, I do follow you on Instagram. And your sister's channel is great, and I was thinking of sending you a message, introducing myself and saying I am a friend of your sister's and I support her channel, and you know, I support your Instagram as well. So yeah, Evie, if you're watching, hi, and please come join us one day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, because I put up the time, and I guess for the thing, I accidentally said like 6:30. Did you want to continue this live on my channel? And
we can. We can, because you know I helped you create the event, and you did, you took the time out to join on my channel. You're helping me and everything. So yeah, we can definitely continue it there.
Of course.
Yeah, this was a somewhat of an impromptu live stream, guys, but a nice little 2018 look back, or 2017 look back, with me and Brianna Couture. And it looks like we're going to continue this on Brianna's channel, and I will send out the link to that video on my Twitter once we start filming on her channel. So for those that did watch this video, thank you for joining us. And Brianna, thank you for joining me on my channel. You have officially made it on the channel, where guys like Daniel Gaiza, Gene from BSP Wrestling Show, Tommy Butler, aka Tommy Stevie, where my wrestling brothers have joined us. Mike, of course, the Club of the Man 1993, and my little brother Brandon, aka he had a bunch of names. So my little brother Brandon, who does the Robbie and Brandon review series. You've made it among those names. So thank you, Brianna, and we will continue this chat on your channel. So real quick, I just want to say to everybody that supported the Robbie One Kenobi channel this year, thank you very much. You know, I appreciate all the likes, the comments, the shares on social media. I really, want to keep working hard on expanding my channel and whatnot. And I got to give a shout out to my Horseman brothers that I just mentioned, Gene, Mike, and Daniel. We came together as a quartet, as a faction, as a unit in January, and almost a year later, we are strong. We got that brotherhood going. We got one another's back. So thank you guys so much. I want to thank you, Brianna, for all the love and support on Instagram, and I always want to say to end this video, I want to wish everybody here, including you, Brianna, a very happy new year. Hope you guys have a blessed 2018. Live your life to the fullest. May and may your goals and resolutions come to fruition. And please make sure to continue supporting my channel and Brianna's channel. I have links to her social media down below in the description box, including her Instagram, where you can hit her up, DM or whatever, and her channel, where you can check out her videos. And please make sure to go check out her Numb short film. Comment on it, tell her what you think about it, and yeah, she's open to video suggestions. I know I'm plugging your channel. It's not even my channel.
I know, thank you. I really appreciate
No,
it.
yeah, but definitely, if you guys have any suggestions for her or for me, videos, related to videos, always, shoot us a message. We're always open to ideas. But yeah, I just want to go out there and show my love and support for Brianna and her channel. So definitely thank you. So thanks, guys, for watching and listening. Part 1 of Happy New Year 2018 with Brianna Couture is done. Part 2 will begin on her channel with me as a special guest, and we'll continue for there. So, Brianna, real quick, if you want to just plug anything else, social media, go right ahead. Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time as well to have me be on your channel, and it was actually nice to meet you. We're still technically haven't physically met.
Right.
Yeah. But this was really cool and super official, so I really appreciated coming on here and having this experience. And I give this video a like for him, and like all his other videos. Follow him on Instagram too.
Thank you. Yep, my social media always in the description box. Brianna's social media in the description box. Great for us to come together, and that's what I love about YouTube. When we come together, we have a common passion. We just, no bullshit, no drama. We come together, we help one another out, we have a good time. So that'll do it, guys, for part 1 of our Happy New Year video. From Brianna and I, Happy New Year to all of you and your families. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Support her channel, support my channel. We will catch you guys later. We'll see you in 2018. Peace.